point, everybody thinks I'm a Klein Tools fanboy, but that's actually not the case. So I'm getting ready to review this thing, and it's not a good review. So as I've said before already multiple times, I'm not paid by anybody, not sponsored by anybody. Nobody gave me any money or gifts to buy this stuff. This is what I paid out of my own pocket from my own salary, from my own living to do stuff. So what this is a wire staple. So you put a wire up on the wall, as we've been doing, say, coax or my Cat 6A, and it's supposed to staple around that wire and put a plastic sheath on it and make life easier. But frankly, this thing just sucks. So let me get into it. So the staples come out here, right? At this end, and you hold it by this end. So you're supposed to be able to, kind of put your weight down on it and use it like that. The first thing is, I don't have huge hands. I've got normal size hands. I've not got, like my brother, he's got freaking bear claws. But I would say, in a glove, I wear a medium. I would say I'm a medium, large, average hand. But if you look at it, you're supposed to hold it up here to get the most torque on it, right? My finger can't even fit into the well, right? So the only finger that can fit into the well is my middle finger. So it's awkward, it's clunky, it doesn't feel good, and it's hard to press down. So that's the first problem. But here's the real problem. You've got two settings for a single wire clip or a double wire clip. So if I want to put two wires or a single wire. And as you see, I've got it set on single wire. The other place you're supposed to set it is here. If you want two wire clip staples, you slide this up, which is a little bit of a pain, but not too bad. Or as you see, you slide it down. So, and it clicks into place. What that's supposed to do is narrow the field or narrow the staple holder in here so that way the staple can get pushed out right. It doesn't. So someone's going to say that I'm sacrilegious for doing this because this is a true 2x4, not a modern 2x4, but a true 2x4 oak table. So someone's going to say sacrilegious that I'm doing this, but I'm going to do it for you just for demonstration. So yeah, I know, shoot me now. So I just shot one in the table. Now let's go down and look at this thing. I'll be right back while I lower the camera. 1 second. Okay, so let's see if you can see that or not, but this is from the side, and I'm going to do one more, and I know, sacrilegious. Okay, let's see. Maybe I need to lower this so you can see it better, but the light's going to go away. Can you see that? The thing is bent. It goes on one side, but it's completely like off to the side and bent the other way, and it's not even touching. And I know what you're going to say. It's an oak. Of course it's going to bend. But I have shot 50 of these staples into regular pine right out of the freaking lumber yard, 2x4s, and a Vantech, and it does the same thing every single time. It is absolute garbage. In fact, when you try to put a cable through this way, and maybe there's a bend in the cable, and you try to shoot it on the bend, this doesn't line up, so the cable bends a little bit in here. And I have shot this through about 6 different cables till I finally said F it and got rid of the thing. So I haven't been using it. So as far as I'm concerned, that is a garbage product. Do not use it. Don't spend your money on it. Sorry, Klein. I like your stuff. You see, I've reviewed a bunch of stuff that I do like, but that is a cheap piece of Chinese garbage junk that I would never pay a cent for. So don't. So what I did is I just went out and got some 1/2" and 1/4" Carlon clips, which is technically probably the way I should have been doing it in the beginning. Let's see, is that better? I raised that up so you can see it better. So I got some Carlon 1/4" and then 1/2" clips, so that way I can put my 2 cables in here, my single cable there. And honestly, it's better because if you look at this thing, they're clear. With this being orange, it denotes that it's a low voltage cable. So that way, if an electrician comes in behind it and sees everything up in orange clips, then he knows it's low voltage. Well, he probably can look at it and go, oh, that's coax, or hey, that's Cat 5. It's not like Romex cable, but at the same time, it denotes it's low voltage, so it's nice and safe. And it's more of a pain because you got to go in and you got to staple or tap in one side to get it started and then go back and forth. So it's a little bit more of a pain. I got this to be more convenient, more easy. I can just go click, 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 and be done with it. But crap, no, don't waste your time. Don't buy it. I'm not going to recommend it. Talk to you later.